Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome and thank you for joining us today. This channel is mainly a fashion and beauty channel and anything else that tickles our fancy. So if it's something that you're interested in, consider joining the channel by subscribing. The link for subscription is in the description box and it will take you straight to my channel. And while you're there, click the notification button as well so you can get all my videos. This is a new channel, it's growing, and I would like to reach 500 by May. We might by the end of the May, but I want to say thank you to all those who have subscribed and are still subscribing. I do appreciate that you have subscribed. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the things I picked up from the Sephora sale. I'll be demoing some of the makeup items that I picked up. So if it's something you're interested in and you'd like to see, keep watching. This is my final order from Sephora. I ordered some makeup products, but I didn't order a lot of makeup products to do a full face. So I might interject with other things I would like to use. Some of them are going to be first impression. Some of them I've used it since I got it. So I'll tell you as we go along which one is which. So I did pick two foundations and I picked the Rare Beauty True to Myself Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. I picked it in shade 33 and 35. 33 seems to be too light, so I'm going to use 35. This is not going to be first impression because I've already used it on another video. So this one, I already know what it is, so but I'm still testing it out. So I'll let you know, but so far, so good. The details, the foundation has a 12-month shelf life and it's made in Italy. Non-comedogenic is also best for oily combo and normal skin. Also, it's medium coverage matte finish, but it is medium to full coverage and it is matte finish. Also, it is long wearing and I have worn it for a long time, 5 hours, 8 hours. I've been trying it out since then. So let's jump right into trying the foundation. And I've already prepped my face. I did use the YSL Blur primer. This is not, I didn't buy it during the Sephora sale, but you can see the gold flecks in it. I didn't buy it then, but that's what I used to prime my face, as well as the Dermasamyrix oil, was a water powder serum. I consider it a full coverage foundation, and I'm going to use only one pump. So let's go ahead. That's how it looks. And I forgot to say that it does have a mechanism right here, open or close, which makes it very good for traveling, or if you're moving around, it won't spoil your makeup bag or wherever you put it. So it blends very well with the side, but with the center of the face, which is a lot lighter, it's not a good blend. But let's try it. I know it is a bit too orange, but that's the best I could get. Okay, so this is a very lovely finish. I already know what I think of the foundation because I've been using it. It is quite light. It is not something that you feel like you have foundation on your face. It is a real medium coverage, but you can build it up to where it is full coverage or almost full coverage. One pump for me is more than enough. And you can see, I'm sure you can see some of my birthmark right here. So I'm going to put some more around this area just because I still have quite a bit left. So this is it. I do have hyperpigmentation right here, but I might use the concealer. So yeah. The finish is so smooth. I love how this looks on the skin. And I was so bummed out when Estee Lauder reformulated their foundation, and the new one is not the old one, but this can replace the old Estee Lauder for me. And I think the shade match is almost near perfect for me. and I'm wearing shade 35. So I'm going in next with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Blur Concealer. And this concealer is meant to be non-comedogenic, cruelty-free, full coverage, a matte finish, long wearing and hydrating at the same time. This is not going to be a first impression, and I've tried it before so many ways. I have very, very dry under eyes, so things that are matte or self-setting, I tend to run away from it, but I've heard a lot of good things about this one, so I decided to try it. So let's see how it works. Oh, I picked it up in the shade 1210 Deep Medium. So I have dark under circles, so I'm going to try to use this. And it has a doe foot applicator. So let's go ahead and apply. Actually, I remember the last time I did this, I didn't want it on my eyes directly. I think I'm going to blend it out immediately. I think for this, for my under eyes, if you have more matured eyes, dry eyes, hyperpigmentation, dark circles, I think it would work better if you put it on your hands and then use your brush to do it. So for the other one, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to blend this out immediately because once it sets, it doesn't budge and it is full coverage. So the same brush, Makeup by Mario, I use this side for the foundation. I'm using this for the concealer. If I come close, you can see that where I put it, I can't even move it anymore. Once it sets, that's it. So this foundation, especially if you have dry eyes, I think you need to blend almost immediately. So for me, I don't believe any concealer is crease proof. So let me just spray. I'm going to spray the Dior, which was another thing I got from the Sephora sale. All right, spray the Blurt brush. And I'm going to use it here. So coming closer, as you can see, it's real full coverage. The color is decent. It does cover the dark circles. I might or I might not put on a powder on this. Maybe I should put on a powder. So I'm going to add this concealer just a tad bit. It's from MAC, and this is my go-to for highlighting. It's not a new product. This is my go-to. I like the shade. Also, it plays very well with other concealers and other foundations. So that's why I like this. I'll put up the shade NC42. That's what shade I'm wearing. So I like to put it here. Okay, there we go. Next thing is going to be powder, and the powder I picked up is the Laneige. It's the new Essential Blurring Finish Powder. This is actually a finish powder, so it's not a setting powder. Well, I think I'll use it now to see how it works, and then maybe I'll use a setting powder on top of it. This foundation is supposed to be self-setting as well as the concealer, so we'll see. And this is how it looks. Ooh, it does have a mirror. Okay, it has a mirror right here. And the puff, this place is closed. So this is a loose powder formula. It is a natural finish, best for oily skin. And it contains hyaluronic acid. So looking at the package, it doesn't say anything about the suggested shelf life for this product, but it is made in Korea, which is expected. It's a Korean firm. And the benefits are, it is blurring, it absorbs oil, it is smoothing, and you are supposed to tap the puff on the powder and it comes out. That's what you're supposed to do. So let's try it. This is a first impression for me, as you can tell. So it does have this cover right here, so I'm going to remove that. And then it does have some, you can see some kind of like squares right here. I hope you can see it. And then tap a little. Ooh, yes. Ooh, interesting. So if you tap, you see that? I don't want to use the puff that comes with it. It's gonna get dirty, but I'll just use one of my other puffs. I'll leave this one to look as is. So yeah, that's how it is. It's meant to be translucent. It's meant to be translucent. It is white in color. And let's go ahead. It says tap on top of here. And then let's see. Ooh, oh yeah. Can you see that? Oh yeah, quite blurry. I can't see my pores anymore. Okay, this is it. I just put a little. And this is it without. Oh, it's so smooth. I hope it's coming out on the camera. It is smooth. Wow. So be careful with tapping this because it looks like it can get all over your hands. I can put under my eyes. I'm thinking it might be a bit much for my under eyes. So we're going to do either Huda Beauty or, well, PatMcGrath is my favorite anyways. So let's do that. McGrath, I'm using it in the yellow. Pores where? I can see the pores. This combination is awesome. My face looks smooth as a child's skin. Very smooth. No pores. Oh my god. And it feels so good. It really feels good. This is going into my bag immediately, my makeup bag. Next, the thing I normally like to put after my powder, my T-zone, is a bronzer. And I picked 3 bronzers from this Sephora sale. No, 2 bronzers from the Sephora sale. I already picked, this is the Tom Ford bronzer powder. I already picked a deeper color, which is 04. I wasn't that much in love with the shade. I don't know why it has a little red. I want it to bronze. I want it to be bronzy, to be orangey, you know, warm, to be warm. That's how I want my bronzers to be. But yeah, but I didn't buy the 04 from Sephora. You would see it in if I don't know which video is coming out first, but if it's the Tom Ford video, you will see the 04. I used it on there, but I liked it, so I said let me try the 03. So I picked up the 03, and this is how it looks. This is lovely. Real sleek packaging. I really do love this. Of course it comes with the regular, where is it? Dust bag. It is like a baked formula, and it is very light on the skin. It doesn't add a lot on the skin. I love it. 12 months suggested shelf life, and made in Italy. These bronzers have 4 shades. I have, this is 3 and the other one is 4. I might actually swipe it together. This is number 4 for Formentera, and this is number 3. So this is 4 and this is 3. I don't know whether it's the lighting. I hope you can see it. This is 4 and this is 3. Now that I'm looking at it, I think 4 will work. I shouldn't have picked up the 3. This is, let me see, number 4. This is number 3. Nah. If I forget, I also did bring out the Westman Atelier. I picked it in Parfait 3. I had Parfait 4 before and it was red. I just took it back. and picked up the 3. So hopefully this one works. Okay, so let's apply. I think I will apply the 3 first on the side so you can take a look. Start with the 3. I'm using the Laneige Worker Fan brush. It's a fan brush. I like to use it for bronzers. Okay. Okay, well, I can't see much coming out. This is not bronzing. I see a little, but just blends into my skin, I think. So, yeah, that's not a good decision. Okay, I think my skin tone is going to be 4. Let's try 4 and on top of it and see. Okay, you can see it is really, so the 4, it's bronzing. It's just not a shade I like very much. Can you see that? This is 4, and so if you're darker than me, you don't have any bronzer from this line. Yeah, the shade range is not it. So yeah, no. And it's surprising because they're intensity 2, shade and illuminate intensity 2. There's one after that, which is 3, and that one is quite dark too. I actually use it as contour because it is dark for me. So I didn't expect this one that barely shows up to be the biggest shade, because this barely shows up. Excuse the noise if you can hear it. So on this side, let's try the other bronzer that I picked up. It's the Westman Atelier bronzer duo. I do like their casing. I like the green color. They don't normally do green color, but it's really nice. The way it looks, it is quite substantial. It is heavy. I wanted to pick this up because this is a cream formula, bronzer cream formula, and I didn't pick up the did they have a bronzer stick? I think so, but I wanted to try this. This is the cream to powder finish, so it's cream on the screen and then powder, and it gives it says it's hydrated matte. Doesn't say much about the claims. It just says it's a cream formula, cruelty free, without parabens. So we're going to try this. I already tried the 4. I didn't like it. That's gone. So let's hopefully the 3 would work better for me. And let's see. Let's see how it looks. I think that works really well, and both of them will work really well. Let's put the darker one first. On this side, I'm going to use Sephora brush number 55. It's meant to be a foundation brush, but it also works with cream products. It's not that, how do I say, the contrast, it's not much, but it just gives that sun-kissed glow. It's meant to be matte, but it's not flat. You see that? This is Tom Ford 4 Formentera and 3, and this is Westman Atelier. Sometimes when I'm editing and I watch it, it's as if it's not showing as it should, but it's showing up from what I can see. It's not, there's a contrast from here to here and here as well. We're going to put on the lighter one on top and around it using the same brush. I've cleaned it. So yeah, here, Westman Atelier, the 2 colors mixed. And this is the Tom Ford, 2 colors mixed as well. I like the glow of the Tom Ford though, over this one, but it is still smooth. To be honest, I prefer this one to this one. I'm talking about just the finish. I can use both of them, both the lighter shade and the darker shade, and when you mix them together, that even looks prettier, or I can just use that one. So I do like it. It's a good buy, but is it worth 75 bucks? Okay, so I didn't pick any new eyeshadow palettes from Sephora because I've been picking out the ones that I've been dropping, the Canouan, the Chanel, the Tom Fords. I've been picking all of them, and Dior especially. I've been picking all of them. So maybe I should demo the Dior sticks here. Maybe I should do that. My latest order from Dio just came in, but I haven't used it yet. So maybe we can use it for this one. But also, I do have the Tom Ford quads that I also purchased for the summer collection. And I picked it up. I picked up the Iconic Smoke, which is the cream formula, and Insolent Rose, which is the reformulated powder formula on both of them. And I also have the summer Tom Ford from the summer collection, this one, and I've been using it every day since then. So I'm just gonna leave this one because I've been really using it. And there's a video coming out showing where I filmed it already, and it's coming out where I did use this quad. So I have no videos for these two, and I have no video for where I've used the dear ones. They just came yesterday. We're going to use Insolent Rose. That's what I've decided because, oops, it does match well with what I have on. So let's use that. Okay, we're gonna start with this shade right here. And it's going to be Sonia G Blender Pro Brush. I'm going to use that as transition shade. I said I was going to use it as transition shade. I forgot. Well, that's the look we're going for today. As you can see, this can even be used as a one and done shade. I'm gonna go in with this one. All right, I'm gonna go in with this. It's kind of a plummy shade, and I'm going to put it on the crease, on the outer corner. I'm gonna put this topper shade on my eyelid and in the inner corner. What do you think so far? Very simple. Using this brush, I'm going to blend it together. This is the one I initially used for the transition shade. So I'm going to soften the edges. So for the eyeliners, I picked two of the Sephora collection waterproof eyeliners, and I'm going to try it today. I picked up the black and the brown. So for the top, I'm going to use the black. I'll be using the brown to tight line. I normally like to put my bronzer under here, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to use Tom Ford number 4 and Patrick Tab brush. So here we go. I did pick up a blush, but it didn't arrive with this order, so I guess it's going to come later, I hope. It's the Sarah Creel blush, the Sarah Creel blush. I think I'm going to use the Tom Ford blush. I picked this one. This is the result. It's from their summer collection. Everything that I'm using, I'm going to leave it in the description box because I did some things off camera. Okay, so here is it. For the lips, I picked up the PatMcGrath dual, what is it called? The Lip Sculpt Shade and Duo and Contour Duo. I picked it up in Divine Rose and Peach Passion. This is not a first impression, but I'll tell you right now, I wasn't wowed by this. So this is Peach Passion, and this is Divine Rose. Peach Passion, Divine Rose. Concept is a real nice concept of lip liner that goes with the lipstick, and it does look nice. Correct. So I can actually put a lip gloss on top, but I just wanted you to look and see how it is without the lip gloss. And one last thing, so the spray, we're going to spray Dior Air Mist, Air Flash Dior Air Flash Mist, and I've been using it since I got it, and look, I really like it. The smell is really nice, has a staying power, but it's more hydrating than matte. So let's do that. So this is how the Dior Air Flash looks. You can see how hydrating and dewy it is. It gives that dewy look, which very youthful look. So that's what I used on my face. I'm still gonna put powder because I like the T-zone matte. And then I added the Dior lip gloss. That one was too matte for me, so I added a Dior lip gloss. But I forgot something, and that's the highlighter. And highlighters are not something I really remember to use, but I did pick up a highlighter. And the highlighter is from Tom Ford. I picked up 04 Canouan. This is it. Lovely golden yellow, bronzy yellow color. It's quite bronzy. And I'm gonna put it right here. That's the color I chose. It is so lovely. I can't wait to put it on. Just have this here for it. This also has a 12-month shelf life, and it is also made in Italy. All right. I'm going to use this fan brush from It Cosmetics. The bristles, it's not dense, and it is light and feathery, and that's how I like my highlighters. So I'm going to do that. Oh boy, can you see that already? This is so pretty. It is not too out there, too shimmery. It's just a lovely, lovely, lovely highlighter. Can you imagine having an orange blush and putting this here? It's going to look very pretty. Orange or peach in that area with this, it's going to be very pretty. So this is my final look with the things I picked up. So let me know what you think about the looks and about the things that I did pick up. So did you pick up something from the Sephora sale? If you did, I would like to know what it is and what your experience is with the products that you picked up. Let's continue the conversation right down in the comment box.